more than 44,000 Vietnamese people in San Diego. They make up the second largest Asian population in the county, and each one can likely tell you about that night 40 years ago when their family escaped their war-torn country on a plane or boat to start a new life. During what's called the Fall of Saigon, some came here to City Heights, specifically to a stretch of several blocks now known as Little Saigon. One way they share their experiences is through their food.
My dad opened this place in 1984.
My mom took a gamble back in 1985.
Don't worry, we'll get to the pho. But first, the banh mi. Saigon Sandwiches on University in Marlborough specializes in the Vietnamese sandwich that is rich in history.
When the French came over in Vietnam, they taught most of the people how to make the baguette, the bread, the cold cut.
The baguette, the pate, French. The carrots, the daikon, Vietnamese. Talk about fusion. This sandwich is what gave Tuet Nguyen and her children a life in San Diego.
I say thank you. Party and customer.
If you head over a street to El Cajon Boulevard, Hoa Hue will show you a bolder, spicier side of Vietnamese cuisine.
Hue is the city, and Hoi loosely translates to nostalgic.
What do we eat?
Everything.
Everything.
This is food that Hip Dip's family serves to remember where they're from. Hue, located in central Vietnam.
We're known for Bung Bao Hue,
which is a beef noodle soup that explodes with lemongrass and chili flavors. A dish fit for royalty that actually started as peasant food.
It was people that just cooked for the kings and queens, and then they served it to them one day, and it became a popular dish that Hue is known for.
And is now what the Dip family is known for.
We speak through our food. The culture that we have is spoken through our cuisine.
People from all over San Diego have told me to try the pho at Pho Hoa. They include firefighters, police officers, cameramen. And here's a quick tip. If someone from those jobs tell you to eat somewhere, just do it. The place is pretty good.
That broth. Oh my God.
That's what we kind of hang our hat on here.
Pho, the most popular Vietnamese dish in the U.S., is very simple, really. A marriage of rice noodles, beef, fresh vegetables on the side, all swimming in a glorious broth. At Pho Hoa, a broth that An Cao and his father have been waking up at 4 a.m. every morning since 1984 to perfect.
I grew up here inside the restaurant, and the neighborhood has always been a launching pad for immigrants.
Which is true, and there are also these people who stay and help others realize Vietnamese food is more than noodle soups. It's how a family made a name for themselves in a new world.
I come here happy.
It's how another feels connected to the one they lost.
It reminds us of who we are.
Originally from the Horn of Africa, Somalis are a divided people. Imperial powers and civil war have displaced them around the continent and the world. San Diego is home to the second largest Somali population in the U.S. Many live in City Heights.
We are very open-minded people. We like to talk.
Abdikadir Osman welcomes me into his business Fatuma restaurant on University Avenue.
Look at the way she sits. Exactly like the way we sit.
In the 90s, when thousands of Somalis escaped political unrest in their country, Osman stepped foot in America with a few things: $19 and a good attitude.
We call it the combo plate. It got a rice.
Oh, it's really good.
It got the spaghetti, and it got a goat on it.
This is what has helped him support his wife and 6 children.
What should a first-timer, what do you think some are good things?
I think they should really try our rice and goat.
The goat is so tender and fragrant with curry, cumin, and other spices.
It's a secret recipe that we have our own.
Osman says before he opened the restaurant, his community in San Diego didn't have the best access to food they needed. Somali people are Muslim. They eat halal food, which means it's prepared according to Islamic principles.
So for me, it was a business opportunity, and at the same time, serving the community.
Other popular specialties you can enjoy sitting on the ground or at a table include sambusas or fried meat pastries and Somali tea. If you like spicy, ask for the green sauce.
Whoa. It's really hot. It's so good.
Although geographically Somalis are a divided people, Osman says San Diego has made a difference. especially among community elders.
The most amazing things in San Diego, even compared to other cities, I can fully say that the communities, the elders in San Diego are a very, very, very united elders.
Why? There are many reasons. It's the food, it's the fight for a better life, it's the intrinsic desire for community that we all feel that they're now sharing with all of us.
For us, it's such an opportunity to represent where we came from.
Searching for San Diego's best taco? It's like comparing apples and oranges. You can't do it.
But it looks good.
Because each taco, in a way, is someone's story. For instance, there's Chef Oso Campos at Tacos Perla at 30th and Yupes Street.
My family's from the central part of Mexico, and I have traveled a lot backpacking for many, many years.
The Tijuana native backpacked across Mexico's coastline for 7 years. In exchange for a roof over his head, he helped families around their homes. He says the flavors he picked up from the cooking of mothers and grandmothers he met on his 1,000-mile journey appear in his tacos and sauces.
This is a mix of nuts.
Nuts?
A mix of nuts, and it's a charred chile de árbol. Let me get you some of this so you can...
It's not surprising Campos is all about new experiences, which is why, in addition to typical garnishes, you can order these crunchy critters.
In my personal opinion, they're great on flavor.
Crickets or chapulines are commonly eaten in certain parts of Mexico. In fact, they're eaten all around the world in places where other sources of protein can be difficult to come by. Although harder for Westerners to digest psychologically, the practice of eating bugs, or etymophagy, is gaining popularity in niche communities, valued for being low in fat, high in protein, and pretty tasty when tossed in garlic, lime juice, and salt. Cheers!
Cheers. They're really good, salty. They have a little lime on it.
The thing about North Park is that people here like to explore. They like to experiment, which is why the owner of City Tacos here says his place became a hit in just a few months.
I was born and raised everywhere.
Owner Gerald Torres says when people try his tacos, he wants them to experience the different flavors of modern-day Mexico.
There's so many more recipes and flavors that people don't know here. Mainland Mexico, San Miguel de Allende, Guadalajara, Mexico City.
From base scallops and cream reduction to seared mahi, and oh, the fried shrimp taco, you have to try that one. His style of cooking highlights more than just different regions of Mexico. It highlights North Park.
It's vibrant, it's very young, very hip. People here are very open-minded, they're willing to try new things.
We've explored the new and the edgy. Now it's time to bring it back home to one of San Diego's oldest and most culturally rich neighborhoods, Barrio Logan.
Talk about a family-owned business. Las Cuatro Milpas here has been owned by 3 generations of the Estudillo family here at its original location in Barrio Logan. There's a long line behind me here, and it's not even rush hour.
You gotta have the beef taco.
And rice and beans.
It's our grandparents' dream since they came to this country in the 20s. It all started in this little room.
Natividad and Manuela Estudillo say their grandfather came to the U.S. to escape the Mexican Revolution. Decades ago, Natividad Sr. and his wife started the restaurant on Logan Avenue with only a few food items. And really, that hasn't changed. Just look at the menu now.
We don't sell too many things. We sell about 7 things and that's it.
Why not expand to a bigger menu?
Too many things. It's better to do the right thing.
For the Estudillo family, their food embodies their family's spirit. You see, when you're eating certain cultural cuisines, you're not just tasting different ingredients. You're experiencing, sharing in a story, if you will, of a person, a family, a journey, and a place. Candace Wen, NBC7. Today, in San Diego's Convoy area, Chinese food. The sweet, the savory, and the spicy that doesn't come in a white to-go foam box.
Hey guys, we are in the middle of Kearny Mesa eating some Chinese food. First here at Jasmine Express. They're known for their Cantonese style food, and that's from the area of Guangzhou. That's the southern part of China, known for its savory food, and you probably know it, it's dim sum. So we're here to get some quick lunch for cheap. Dolce. From the barbecue pork buns to egg custard tarts, all the dim sum at Jasmine Seafood Restaurant is handmade.
Rolled, folded, then steamed and baked to perfection. For the main courses, fiery woks give the food that stir-fried flavor and texture you can't get at home.
This is called char siu bao. It's a bun, it's baked, and then there's barbecue pork in the middle. So good.
San Diego also serves up some burn-your-face-off spicy Szechuan food. We're talking total annihilation, in like a good way. During rush hour, it's not unusual for Spicy City Restaurant to have a line out the door.
What do you think makes you guys so successful?
I think, first of all, the customer, they like spicy. That's the first thing. The chef in the kitchen, they are Szechuan people. So they know.
Oh, the chefs.
Yeah, all the chefs. Yeah, they know how to cook the real Chinese food, the real Szechuan food.
Many popular Szechuan dishes start with these, Chinese peppercorns or hua jiao. They look innocent enough, but did you know they were banned in the US for years? Cooked with peppers, this ingredient creates a flavor the Chinese call ma la, which means numbing and spicy.
That one make you live jump, jump, jump. Yeah.
We're trying some of those peppercorns with chopped garlic and an insane amount of red peppers. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's actually chicken in this.
And we also call that Chongqing style chicken.
Whoa. Could you hear the crunching? It's so good. So we had Cantonese food, we tried Szechuan food. Guys, I would totally kick myself if I didn't take you to one of my favorite places to eat in San Diego, and that's Dumpling Inn.
Dumpling Inn has been a main attraction for Chinese food lovers in San Diego for years. A few months ago, the business expanded and added an East meets West style saloon. While the bar is still picking up momentum, there is one good and true thing that hasn't changed. It's their Xiaolong Bao.
So excited. So excited.
All right, here comes the Xiaolong Bao.
Yay! This is what we've been waiting for, people. Xiaolong Bao, which translates to little basket bun. Little basket bun of heaven.
One of northern China's most popular foods, Shanghainese-style dumplings aren't your ordinary dumplings. There's soup inside. With a bit of ginger, some vinegar, the trifecta of flavors is out of this world.
You can actually see in there. There's some pork in there, and there's some soup. And after it cools down a little bit so you don't burn your tongue off, just eat it. It's so hot. Oh, it's so good.
Chinese food is more than fried rice and egg rolls. Different regions highlight different flavors and celebrate different people.
Thank you, thank you.